What is up, guys? Strike Gaming, Strike here again. Kind of wanted to talk to you guys about another aspect to ranked League of Legends and what we were talking about the other day when we were talking about, that it's a marathon and not a sprint and things of that nature, right? So I think that's kind of the first key concept. The second key concept that I think is worth talking about and understanding is that you have an individual rank, but there's more so a range. And this happened when League of Legends changed and Riot Games changed the LP gain system. So when they made it so that you could gain 30 LP and lose 30 LP and gain 25 or 20 or 19, right? And now there's this giant range of fluctuation between LP gains and losses based on your MMR. It really can be tilting when you look at things and you're like, I was in plat 4 and now I'm in gold 4 or gold 3, or I was in, plat 1 or plat 3. And it's like, the thing is, your rank is more so at this point in the game, it's a range, because your LP will go up and down at a higher rate than your MMR will move. So your MMR is your matchmaking rating. So your MMR could be, let's say, gold 1 as an example. That's your average player base is gold 1. So while you're in gold 1, your games and the League of Legends matchmaking system thinks that you belong in gold 1. Now, you may go on a 5-game win streak or a 4-game win streak, and you're going to go up to plat 4, maybe even plat 3, because of the way that the LP gains work, right? Now, your MMR might be at the bottom of plat 4 now, but it's not in plat 3. So eventually what's going to happen is the League of Legends matchmaking system is going to go, wait a second, this guy doesn't belong, or this person doesn't belong in plat 3. He belongs in the bottom of plat 4, or he belongs in gold 1 still. So you're going to get probably not the best teammates, and you're probably going to get a little bit harder opponents and whatnot. And then when you start losing, you're going to start losing LP just as fast as you gained it, and you might drop back down to gold. If you tilt, you might even go back down to gold 2 or gold 3. So there's a range we're working with here. And the biggest thing to understand is that it's very rare for everybody to go through a ranked League of Legends climb and go 1 win, 1 loss, 1 win, 1 loss, 2 wins, 1 loss, 2 wins, 1 loss. It is more than likely that some of your periods of time during your marathon through ranked are going to look like that. But there are also going to be periods where you go on a 5-game win streak and then you go on a 5-game lose streak. And what you need to understand about that is that that's just the matchmaking system trying to feel out where you belong and how good of a player you are right now. So don't look at these loss streaks as like, oh, well, it's all my teammates, it's all the system, it's all my fault. It is just part of being in League of Legends ranked solo queue. If you're going to try and climb, you're going to go on these loss streaks, and you're just going to fluctuate in your range. This is a graph, it's a bell curve. Pretty much it helps you kind of understand that at the bottom threshold of this graph might be the lowest you get. And at the high point, right, that's where you're going to average, right, until your MMR goes up and your skill level goes up. And then at the top, right, you aren't going to average in that higher rank either. So a lot of times you'll hear the term where it's like, people have peaked, which I don't really like the term. It seems kind of mean, but I think peaking is a way for people to say like, oh, you're in a rank you don't belong in because you just got lucky with a couple win streaks. But in time, right, if you can keep a healthy mental, if you understand that your MMR will go up, right, as you continue to work that average towards the top end of that threshold, then you'll start to climb and your MMR and your LP gains will level out. But the most important thing about understanding the ranked range and this graph specifically is that if you're in, let's stick to the example of plat 4. If you're in plat 4 and you drop to gold 3, it's okay. It's gonna happen. And you will get another win streak, and you will get better, and you will progress. The best thing to do in those instances is when you lose those games in higher ranks, right? When you're playing against all of those plat players and for some reason you're losing the games, It may not even be you, but just because you're in a game where you're supposed to be with better players who are higher ranked, sometimes it's good to go back and watch those VODs and look and see, hey, are there things in my performance that I'm getting punished for that I wasn't getting punished for before? Are there things in my performance that I could do better, right? Keeping the focus on yourself so that you can make those improvements over the long run to get back up to that higher rank and to move your average in that direction is the only surefire way to continually climb, right? It's all about self improvement, it's all about doing our best and understanding that there's going to be ups and there's going to be downs, and it's all about keeping even keel. So that's Strike. This is Strike Gaming. I hope that this was helpful for you guys. I found this helpful for me when I started looking into it. So I will see you in the next one.